filing cases against teachers who skipped their duties during the recently concluded barangay and SK elections. The BSKE and Undas holiday winds down with travelers expected back from vacation this weekend. Fast, focused, and fearless, here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Denise Tan. The Department of Foreign Affairs says there are no more Filipinos at the war zone in Gaza. DFA Undersecretary Ed De Vega told Radio 5 that out of the 134 Filipinos in the war-torn area, about 115 want to be repatriated. Many of them are at the Rafah border crossing, which was opened for the first time since the conflict erupted on October 7. For now, only those injured and members of international organizations have been allowed entry into Egypt. 2 Filipino doctors affiliated with Doctors Without Borders were among those who have been given safe passage.
Napakagulo pa rin ang situation sa Northern Gaza at Gaza City kung saan patuloy yung pag-a-atake ng Israel sa Hamas targets, no? Pero wala naman dun yung mga halos lahat ng mga Pilipino natin nasa Southern Gaza sila, including iba nasa Rafah crossing, naghihintay lang tumuloy. Yung dalawa, nakalis na. Yung dalawang doktor, with the Doctors Without Borders organization, nakalusot na sa Egypt border.
De Vega added that all Filipinos from Gaza are now accounted for. DFA has earlier placed the city under Alert Level 4. This means mandatory evacuation due to ongoing attacks on the occupied strip.
Lahat accounted for dahil bumalik na yung telecommunications. So lahat ng 136, ngayon 134, accounted for at walang injured. Magdidesisyon na rin yung mga Israeli at Egyptians kung kailan talagang papasok na sa Egypt yung mga tayuan.
Today, on All Souls Day, there were thinner crowds in cemeteries. In Angono, Rizal, locals upheld the tradition of remembering their departed loved ones today instead of November 1 or All Saints Day. The town's public cemetery was full this morning. However, some tombs were submerged in floods while others are being blocked by apartment-type graves. Over at the Manila North Cemetery, some visitors chose to spend the night outside the gates. They were not able to enter since the cemetery was already closed yesterday by 8 in the evening. More than 1 million people visited Manila North on November 1st. At the Manila South Cemetery, 250,000 people visited on All Saints Day. Today, less than 10,000 were expected. Gates to the cemetery have already closed at 5 p.m. Travelers from the Long Undas and BSKE holiday are not expected to be back until this weekend. At least that's what the bus drivers are saying at the Parañaque Integrated Terminal Exchange. News 5 observed only a few returning passengers in PITX this Thursday. Malacanang had declared October 30 as special non-working holiday for the local elections. On the other hand, November 1 was a special non-working day for All Saints Day, while November 2 is an additional special non-working day. Tomorrow, November 3, is a working day. We're bringing you more stories after this quick break. Keep it here on One News. Thanks for staying with us here on One News Now. I'm Denise Tan. The Commission on Elections is not filing cases against teachers who skipped their duty during the barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan elections. Recall that almost 3,000 teachers backed out from serving in this year's BSKE due to security concerns. Most of them are from areas considered as hotspots. COMELEC defended the teachers, saying they can opt out as poll workers when their safety is on the line.
Yung mga nag-withdraw prior to the conduct of the election, yung 2,500 more or less dyan sa Bangsamoro, yung 29 dyan po sa Abra, at more or less itong mga 10 dyan sa Bicol at iba pang lugar na may mga pakonti-konting nag-withdraw prior to the election, wala po tayong ipapile na kaso sa kanila sapagkat karapatan po kasi nila ang tumanggi na magserbisyo sa araw ng eleksyon. Yan po yung nakalagay sa ating umiiral na batas.
COMELEC is now working on guidelines that will govern persons deprived of liberty who won in the recent barangay and SK elections. The poll body will also discuss this with Bucor. Just recently, 3 PDLs secured BSKE seats. One of them is Pacalinog, who won as a barangay kagawad while inside the Dasmariñas City Jail. He claims to be no stranger to politics, this being his third term.
Hindi ko inaano dahil tulad na sinabi ko na pati mga ka-teammate ko, oy, bakit tumakbo yan? Nakakulong yan eh. Diba? Anong may papanalo yan? Kaya sabi ko, bahala na. Kung talagang mananalo ako, wala tayong magawa. Kung matatalo naman ako, okay lang. Ang pangako ko sa kanila, kung tutulungan ko kayo, wag nyo na lang isipin na nakakulong ako. Kahit nasaan ako, pag gusto kong tumulong, makakatulong talaga ako.
But how exactly can winning candidates work behind bars? Inmates are not allowed to use cell phones, tablets, or laptops inside their cells. But the Dasmariñas City Jail is looking to allow winning PDLs to attend virtual council meetings and receive calls from the barangay. DILG Secretary Benhur Abalos clarified they are still subjected to jail rules.
Kakaiba nga eh. Siguro yung virtual niya. There will be no special treatment. So, hindi naman pwedeng porke nanalo kang kapitan, 24 hours sa telepono ka. Kung anong panukala meron tayo sa kulungan, sundin pa rin natin yun.
The COMELEC said this is the first time it allowed PDLs to vote and run in the BSKE. Winning PDLs are automatically disqualified once they are convicted.
Hindi naman po nawala yung kanilang right to suffrage and run for elections. Hindi pa naman po sila convicted with finality. Pending appeal ang kanilang kaso. Ay talaga naman na-retain nila ang kanilang civil at juridical rights at kasama po dito ang pagboto at pagtakbo.
We now give you a quick look at today's other top stories. Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida will meet with President Bongbong Marcos in an official visit to the Philippines on November 3 and 4. The leaders will discuss various issues on the West Philippine Sea. Political and security cooperation, economic and people-to-people relations are also on the agenda. Kishida will also visit the Philippine Coast Guard headquarters on Saturday. Survey says 60% of Filipinos have part-time jobs. Market research company Agile Data Solutions Inc. said younger people are the most involved in side hustles. This is in a bid to bolster their income and attain financial stability. The online survey covered 1,000 Filipinos aged 18 and up and was done between July and September. Iloilo City is now a UNESCO Creative City of Gastronomy, joining 55 others worldwide that has the prestigious tag. The city is known for its iconic cuisine with Filipino favorites like kansi, lapas batchoy, and chicken inasal. With this, Iloilo became the first Philippine city to make the cut. The UNESCO network gives distinction to global cities representing 7 fields: crafts and folk art, design, film, gastronomy, literature, media arts, and music. One News Now will be back tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. I'm Denise Tan. We are One News, all sides, all the time.